Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about Jason. I wanted to go ahead and talk about Chasing Atlanta. This episode was a mess. You hear me? It was a absolute hot mess. Let's just go ahead and get into it. All right, so it starts off where it left off. I think that we've come to the agreement that we like Willa, right? We like Willa, but Willa was doing entirely too much. She said it was her hormones, but I feel like she was just coming up with some excuse to use. She said that in the confessional. Willa was just doing too much. She was just doing too much. She was just doing extremely too much. Like, this is what it comes down to. There's not one person in this group that is mature enough to be the grown-up in the group, right? I thought it could have been Willa. Willa could have been that girl that was like the voice of reason, you know, the auntie who got the experience, who done lived a little bit, who, you know, can give the girls a word or two. But she's such a hothead that she can't, and I'm not trying to put something on Willa's shoulders that, you know, because maybe she don't want to be the auntie of the group. Maybe she don't want to be the mature person of the group that, you know, maybe that's not what she wants to do, but I'm just saying that there's no one in this group that is that person, right? Oliver is, you know, sneaky and messy. Rico is too performative to me. I'm sorry. We like Rico, but Rico too performative for me. I'm sorry. Girl, he is. We like Rico. I know the girls gonna get mad, but Rico's a little too performative for me. Dominique is messy. We like Dominique, but Dominique is messy. The new boy Jay, girl. Cameron too busy trying to let the girls know he got a job. Ike, I finally learned his name. Ike gonna have to choose his name. Either he gonna go by Ike, or either he gonna go by Array. That's why I was so confused. That's why I was so confused, girl. I just learned your name because I couldn't. Girl, you got 5 names on the show. I'm like, girl, is he running from the cops? Girl, why he got all these names? Drew can go. I'm sorry. I was liking Drew at first, but Drew is too involved. It's like, girl, you're too involved in mess that don't have nothing to do with you. Even when Rico and Dominique were arguing, girl, Drew was literally right there beside Dominique. You said, girl, shut up. This don't even have nothing to do with you. She's too involved. Girl, I feel like Wayne and Kendra, No, like, to me, all the girls are just, anyways, but it's a cute show. You know, I still love the show. So Willa had a gun. That's a conclusion I came to. She said, I'm not by myself. When she said, I'm not by myself, I said, oh. Now, do I blame her? No. Because this is the truth, right? We family. We family. You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the people who watch the Chasing Reality reviews, they're either LGBTQ or, you know, allies to the community. So we family, right? So we just gonna have a conversation, right? I'm not mad at Willa. I'm not mad at Am Woman for walking around with protection. Again, do I know that Willa had a gun on her? No. Do I think she did? Yes. By what she was saying when she was like, I air it out, I ain't come by myself. I was reading between the lines. The truth is, even though it's sad to say, the trans girls can't even really feel safe around the gay boys. Because the gay boys, y'all will flip on the trans woman in a heartbeat, okay? Sometimes y'all just as worse as the niggas. Quiet as this girl. It's sad that Willa, if that's what she had, if she was packing, right, in her Gucci Chanel, girl, it's sad. Because I get while she may walking around Atlanta, she has to protect herself, right? It's sad that she can't even come around family, right, and feel like she's safe. Now, with that being said, Willa was just doing too much. You know, I think a lot of that shit that it escalated because Willa, girl, she was just on 10. I agree with Ike. This is Ike's home. If Ike doesn't have a problem with them yelling, fussing, and cussing, then one, is not a problem, right? And then two, the thing is, wasn't nobody about to fight nobody, right? They were just yelling. Troy and Wayne were literally right beside each other. He was standing about on the end of this table. Wayne was standing on the other end of the table. If they was really going to fight, they would have fought right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't a reason for Willa to get so excited. Because again, if they need to yell and scream in order to work things out, then girl, just let them yell or scream to get to a resolve. You don't need to be involved. Even if you just talked about this last night with Wayne, you see what I'm saying? It sounds like what Willa was trying to say, I just talked about this with Wayne last night, right? This is what it feels like to me. It feels like Willa was trying to say, she just talked to Wayne about this last night. Kind of like, I talked to my child last night about this, about how he's going to handle the situation. And now he comes into this situation on some rah, disrespectful shit. So now I need to check him. You see what I'm saying? That's how it came across. Because even if you talked about it last night with Wayne, baby, you ain't talked about it with Troy. And then on top of that, let Wayne and Troy work out whatever they have to work out. Anyways, Willa leaves. She's, again, really in her feelings. Girl, she walk up the house cursing and fussing, and she hits Troy's car. Girl. Now, I don't know what happened after that. I hope Willa got some insurance. Okay, you know the girls driving around. You know y'all love driving around her without no insurance. I hope she got some insurance, but I damn sure, girl, you getting my car fixed. Somebody getting it fixed. Okay? Troy, girl, when Troy was walking by Oliver and he was crying and Oliver turned around, who crying? Girl, and Oliver and Troy was walking out the house just boo crying. This is the thing, right? I don't know, girl. Like, I don't even feel like going backwards. Like, girl. Troy basically, long story short, Troy feels like nobody supports him. He goes up for Dominique the way he goes up for Dominique because Dominique is the only one that really supports him. He tries to support the other girls. Ike. I put Ike / Hooray. Baby, I'm going to be honest. Baby, Ike can sing. Ike can sing. And no tea, no shade. Girl, Ike don't sound like no punk when he sings. You know what, some of the girls be singing, you be knowing they one of the girls. Girl, Ike sound like a man. I was like, Ike. Come on, Ike was sounding like a man. I say shit, Ike really could sing background for Loki, one of the news. That song that Ike had, I hope he can fight, girl. I downloaded it, girl. Girl, so you got a download stream, whatever you call it, from me. The song is cute. It's the gay man's ghetto anthem. You know, the girls like to fight over a nigga. The gays, the punk, girl, they ain't exempt. Okay, they fight over niggas too. The song is cute. I was very, very impressed. I was like, okay, Mr. Ike. Rico goes and sees Ike. Again, I just don't know why I feel like this. I just feel like I'm not saying that you should not encourage people and, encourage people to be the best that they can be. But I almost feel like when Rico comes onto the camera, it's always some like, I like the fact that he's positive, but again, I just almost feel like it's performative. I do. I feel like it's almost like, girl, reel it in just a little bit. Like, it almost feels like someone who, even though I know this is not Rico's story from last year, but it almost feels like a person who was a bitch, and then they're trying to show the people that they change their ways. So every time they come around, they're like, you did a great job. I love everything about you. Good job. I want you to have the best in life. That's what he gives me. Girl, that's just me, girl. But I'm just a messy bitch on YouTube who make videos, so I don't know shit, okay? But anyways, I did like the question that he asked the engineer about working with LGBTQ, because I've heard these stories before, how like LGBTQ is hard for them, for artists, because once these men or women or whoever it is, right, they find out you're trans or you gay, now they don't want to work with you. The guy was basically like, he doesn't care. He just loves good music, creating good music. So that was a great thing, of course. Girl, when Willa said in the confessional, I thought after Ike's sock event, they weren't gonna invite me to shit else. Oh, child, let me say something. For those who don't know, I'm a crybaby. Okay, I'm low-key a crybaby. When I tell y'all, I sat in this living room and cried like a baby watching them on stage. I was so excited and proud of everybody. I thought Troy put on an amazing event. I felt like Rico did a great job. Oliver did a great job. Drew did a great job. Ike, T.S. Kendrick, everybody did a good job. I was like, oh my God, there's so much talent within the community. And it's just so sad that sometimes we don't get the shine that we deserve because of who we sleep with, or who we, present ourselves to the world as, or, when we try to live in our truth, or we try to go around the world trying to be our authentic self, right? It's just sad. It's sad. And I was just sitting here crying because I was really, really happy and excited for what was on my screen. Baby, when I tell y'all, when I tell you Miss Thing turned it out. Now, I remember watching Chasing LA. I don't remember them showing Hershey perform like that. So honestly, I didn't know what to expect. When I tell you, mama, I did see Hershey perform one time, and I just told a whole lie. I didn't tell a lie. When I went to LA, I went to the drag show on Monday night. Okay, yeah. I did see Hershey perform, and I was pissed off. I went with my sister, and I was telling my sister I thought that the critiques they gave Hershey were unfair. They had a drag amateur show, and I remember Jasmine Masters was a judge. I think Morgan McMichael, and I can't remember who else. And I felt like the critiques they gave her were unfair. She didn't go and that night they voted somebody off, and she didn't win basically. So I saw her perform in person that night, but that night she performed it was a mixture of songs, old school. I think she did a Patti LaBelle song or something like that. So it wasn't high energy like this, But when I saw her, when she was on my TV screen, I was like, girl, Miss Hershey turned it. But yeah, I was excited about the whole entire show. Again, shout out to everybody from Troy on down. They really did a great job. I thought Troy did an amazing job putting this together. And then after the show, girl, that's when the shit hit the fan. Lauren came. I thought Lauren's hair was fucking cute. It was black and then she had pink underneath. And you could see some of the pink coming through. I thought her hair was fucking cute. Her and Rico kissed, girl, whatever. They had a ball at the end of the thing. What is it called? At the end of the performances, they had a ball. The ball was really, really cute. Really cute. So Dominique walks up to Rico. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, both of them were dead ass wrong. Y'all know I low key go up for Dominique a little bit. Girl, she messy as fuck, but Dominique is a kiki to me. When Dominique said, "Come hit you with a doodle doo," she said, "I'll hit you with that doodle doo." Oh girl, both of them bitches was wrong. Dominique was wrong for bringing some shit, starting some shit at his friend's event. Okay. You dead ass wrong. You knew damn well you didn't have no business walking up to that boy about no mess. And this is, can I say something? One thing I don't like, I remember Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta saying this. That one of the things that they try to do at Atlanta is not bring on shit that happened behind the scenes onto the show. Or they try not to talk. Basically, if it didn't air on the show, then it don't fucking exist, right? So if it's something that happened, but it didn't make the show, then we're not gonna talk about it. Because it does confuse the viewer. Because it's kind of like, where was this coming from? So basically, Dominique did an interview and he called Rico. When he called Rico Cassadon, Rico Casserole. He was like, it's a Rico with a K, and it's a Rico casserole. I tell you, I was fucking screaming. So basically, this is what it sounds like to me. For some reason, the guy with the tan coat on, I feel like he was lying. I think somebody came to Dominique with some mess, and I think instead of Dominique just trying to probably goes directly to the source, Dominique took whatever they told them as the gospel, and it got Dominique riled up. So do I think that Dominique was lying about Rico Casserole? No. I just think that Dominique was going by what somebody told him. You see what I'm saying? I guess at the end of the day, Rico didn't say what or do whatever he was supposed to have done or said, but I said that doesn't take away from the fact that I think that somebody told Dominique something about Rico, or Rico was supposedly going to come onto the show and drop a bomb about Dominique. This is my whole thing. Why are y'all bringing this shit up when the truth of the matter is it's kind of like now y'all talking about dropping pins and addresses, and it's kind of like. So Dominique walks up to Rico. And girl, they get started. They going back and forth. Girl, Ike standing right there beside Dominique looking. Girl. Dominique talks about Rico's music. Girl, when Rico said, I'm not going to let somebody who cleaned up dog shit. He said, I'm not gonna let somebody who clean up dog shit talk about something that I do. When he said, do I talk about when you pressing the hair? When he said, do I talk about you when you pressing, combing, and dyeing poodles? I tell you, I'm not gonna lie, Dominique and Rico had me hollering with the shit that they were saying in their confessionals, girl. It was a kiki to me, girl. When I said I was screaming over here. Anyways, child. Rico was dead ass wrong for hitting Dominique. Again, I'm blaming both of them. Because Dominique didn't have no business walking up to Rico, especially, this is supposed to be your sister, right? At something that he had just thrown, right? It was an amazing time. You walking up to this man with some bullshit. Rico, why are you so bothered that Dominique is saying that your music is bullshit? You know your music ain't bullshit. Why are you concerned about Dominique? Like, who the fuck is Dominique to get you that upset? Like, I could see you being bothered if one of the greats said that you were bullshit and couldn't rap or whatever. I think he raps, right? You know, I could see if you in your feelings because Jay-Z or some great rapper said, oh, that nigga whack, he can't do shit. You know, you might not fight Jay-Z, but I can see how you could probably be in your feelings because it's coming from somebody like Jay-Z. Dominique saying, oh, with your non-rapping ass, girl, that should not set you off. At that point, Rico just wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? At that point, that's all it was. And I'm not even an advocate for fight because sometimes people do need to get their ass whooped. But it's like, at that point, they didn't really have a choice but to fight. They were already this close to each other's faces. They were already talking shit. I would not, now if what's her face would have chimed in and said, if y'all gonna knuckle, y'all gonna knuckle. Because they were doing a lot. At some point, it's like, girl, y'all just gonna fight. Because y'all really are doing a lot. Y'all really doing a lot. Y'all really doing a lot. You and Dominique. Rico launch at Dominique. I watched that fight at least 10 times. It really didn't even look like they were connecting. It just looked like a whole bunch of like, it was too many people. You see what I'm saying? It's just like a whole bunch of wrestling going on. Dominique ended up with a busted mouth, but I don't know if he got that from Rico. That's what I'm saying. It was too many people involved that anybody could have hit anybody. Rico ass was hanging out. Girl, Oliver was so... Girl, why was Oliver on the ground with his ass tooted up? Girl, what the fuck? Oh, girl. Lauren in the back, mouth wide open. Like, it was just a mess. Now, this is what I will say. Rico, girl, you cannot be walking around here talking about, I'm from the streets, but you macing the girls. Now, I will say this. I don't fucking know what type of eyeballs that Dominique got, but Miss Mama's ass should have been blind after that. Girl, Rico was walking around like ain't shit just happened to him. So I was thinking, maybe he missed. Okay, maybe the spray didn't hit Dominique, but baby, he was up on Rico. Bitch, I said, I don't know what type of motherfucking transformer, robotic eyeballs that Dominique got, but bitch, give me a pair. Cause girl, you wasn't bit more phased by that pepper spray. Girl. Anyways, child, I thought it was funny when the girl Rico with a K had pulled Rico casserole to the side, and Rico with a K was screaming at the top of his lungs, and then he hugged Rico. I was like, girl, these girls are a hot ass, dramatic ass mess. Girl, why did they show Troy at the end of the episode walking real slow in slow motion? Girl, he was swinging that coat. Girl, Miss Thing had her pumps on. She was walking down that concrete. Girl, she got to the end of it. She did like this. And then the show went on. I said, what I tell y'all, I was in here cracking up. Girl, when Troy called Rico a crock pot, I tell you, bitch, ain't gonna lie. Bitch, I was cracking up at Troy. I was cracking up at Rico. I was cracking up at Dominique. When I tell you, these bitches had me over here laughing my ass off. Oh, God. Shows a hot ass mess. Girl, Rico screaming at the top of his lungs. Oliver sitting on the ground, tooted and booted, bitch. Motherfucking Rico macing the girls talking about he from the streets, girl. Girl, Dominique, girl, is 105 pounds. Dominique said, I don't give a fuck if Rico is 3 times my size, but you gonna get this doo-doo-doo. Girl, when I tell you, this episode was a kiki to me. Girl. Shout out to Chasing Reality, girl. Even though, girl, I just feel like y'all need to stop bringing back brown shit to the front of the camera, because it's like, and this is the thing too. Like, one thing I don't like is this, and I think I said this before. We're not gonna sit here and act stupid. It's just like with reality TV. These girls coming to these shows already knowing who the girls are. They watch these shows. They've watched Chasing Atlanta. So they know the girls. But it almost feels like whenever, like, for example, like Drew and Rico Cassadine, y'all really shouldn't have no beef with nobody. And if y'all do have beef with somebody, y'all gonna have to do a better job of explaining why you got beef with this person. Like Drew, you would think that Drew been on since season 1 or season 2 the way she's so fucking involved. Girl, why are you so in the mix? We don't even know you. Girl, you just got here 3 episodes ago. But you swear you've been here since season 1, episode 5. Like, Rico and Dominique, why are y'all fussing and cussing? And the truth of the matter is, even with Dominique calling Rico Casserole, that still shouldn't have been enough for Rico to be that angry. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, I'll talk to y'all girls later. This was a good episode. Again, shout out to Troy, shout out to Rico, T.S. Kendra, Wayne, Ike /Array/Isaac. You know, I've been calling that boy Isaac for the longest. Oliver, who else? All the Hershey, Drew Friday, girl, all the performers, girl. Y'all really did a good job. Like, for real. All bullshit aside. Shout out to y'all. Bye.